Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Hello there guys, and welcome to this quick virtual walk around of the stunning 2-litre VW Golf TDI Bluemotion Tech. Now, I will just say, disclaimer, the windows are open because it is deceptively warm here today, and I know how much time I'm going to spend in there doing the interior shots in just a minute. But back to the car itself. What is it? It is an R-Line, meaning you get the nice aggressive styling without the huge expensive fuel bills of a Golf R. You can have the diesel, so you get a lot of range, you'll be filling up less, but it is no less a car. And these are the reasons why. You can see you've got your brilliant black, your solid black paintwork all the way across, which is really nice, real deep rich gloss level headlight, and of course you've got the chrome bar all the way across the grille. Front parking sensors, chrome styling. You've got the gorgeous splitter system on the R-specific sport styling. Got the wavy honeycomb grille, and of course the vertical and horizontal slats in the top half. Nice shut lines as well, again to add to its presence. And you've got the specific 5 twin spoke diamond cut alloy wheels just here as well. You've got the extended side skirts as part of the R styling pack. Nice shut lines, flared arches, sport suspension, and of course you've got on there as well body coloured door handles, body coloured door mirrors, glass A pillar, and you have got a sun strip on there added by the previous owner. You can see inside, you get your first sneak peek of the R cloth line interior just there, and you've got tinted privacy glass, gloss black on your B pillars, high level lip spoiler, gloss black C pillars, and again rear tinted privacy glass. This one again has also been debadged to make it look that little bit more funky. Rear parking sensors, dual exit exhaust, and black diffuser. Now what you can do, of course, is open up the boot using the button just there, lift it up, and it's a Golf, meaning you can get pretty much anything in here. It might not look a big space, but again, deceptively big. Push chairs, buggies, luggage, mother-in-laws, children, pets, anything of that nature. And don't forget, you can fold the rear seats down as well. And under there, you've got your storage, your towing eye, and your spare wheel as well. Again, it isn't an electronic boot, it is a push-down boot, so gently close it. But I'm sure you'll agree, from every different angle, it does look fantastic in this light and pretty much any other light. It's a car, again, they're quite rare now, the TDI Bluemotion R-Lines. You don't see too many of them about, especially all stealthed and blacked out. Really cool looking. Now what we'll do, we've shown you the exterior. I think it's only time that I justify why the windows are down. We head on inside, show you all the tech, gadgets, tips and tricks of the interior of this gorgeous Golf. So we'll move on in now to the Golf, and you can see it's everything that you would expect. Flat bottom Napa leather steering wheel. You've got the piano gloss black all the way around. You've also got carbon fibre-esque on the aluminium trim. And then in here, you've got the raised cloth seating, white contrast stitching, and again, that carbon weave effect down the centre. Grey Alcantara bolsters. Really smart. You can see you've got the manually adjustable seats. You've got the door lane just here, stainless steel sports pedals. Then you get that texture of that carbon fibre effect all the way across just there. Cloth on the armrest, along with electric windows, electric heated and foldable mirrors. In the rear seats, they've got the same gorgeous seating, supportive cushioned tri-isofix, and loads of room, along with a vent for aircon. And then what you'll do, you'll get inside and you'll see you've got the automatic headlight settings, and again, piano gloss black encapsulates the entirety of the cabin all the way around the main components. Really smart. Now you can see this has only covered 36,500 miles, meaning it's not really even running. Now it isn't keyless, so you will need keys for this car. What we'll do, we'll get them now just so we can start it up for you. And then of course you get your key, put it into your ignition belt just here. Turn it halfway first, let it initialise, let it all kick in, let it initialise itself. Foot on the brake then, and turn the key. And there you go, it's now on. And the nice thing about this, it's not loud, it's not a chuggy diesel that sounds a bit like a tractor. It's actually quite understated. Now in here, you do of course have your black clocks with a white contrast font, red needling. And in the middle, you have of course got your digital information display. Now to control that, you use the buttons here. You can see I can scroll down, consumption, oil temperature, digital speedo. I'm going assist systems. I've got ACC, of course, which is deactivated at the moment. Navigation. Now, of course, there is no navigation working on this at the moment in respect of you will need a valid navigation data, meaning you will, of course, need a valid SD card from the dealer. You've also got audio, so there's no Bluetooth player connected at the minute because we need to connect it. Bluetooth telephone you can connect. And vehicle status, if there's any issues, if your doors are open, your headlights are out, your cornering light doesn't work or anything like that, it will tell you just there. Moving down from that, you can see you've got your high beam settings and your indicators, and on this side you've got your wipers. Now on the back of the steering wheel you've got the left and right, of course, which are the paddle shifts. You've got the minus and the plus. Now you imagine full gauge, full send, you want to change gear, you want tilt control, hold both sides. The right goes up the gear, so you'll be changing up on the plus, and the minus goes down. For a more in-depth video on how that works, let me know and I can send one over. Steering wheel itself, Napa leather, white contrast stitching, sculpted support around here as well for ergonomic grip. Concave base, flat bottom, chrome, and then you've got your voice control as well on here, which of course you will need to get the activation from your dealer, of course the activation key. Instrument cluster menu, and on this side cruise control with your volume as well. Then we move down, we're now onto the media system. You can see here you've got your air vents, your hazard lights, and you click on the touchscreen media, really nice big display. Go on band, you've got DAB, FM and AM. You click on media, you click on source, you can see just on there you have of course got the different options: CD, SD card 1 and 2, you've got a USB, Bluetooth, WLAN and auxiliary as well. Click on there, as Nathan has before, you can find your telephone, you can click on there and you can connect. Voice control, again, just to show you that you will need to get the activation key from your dealer. Navigation, the same. An app connect. Now if you do connect your phone via the USB, subject to compatibility, you can have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto working, again subject to your device. You've also got the car here. If you click on there you get your Think Blue trainer to start with, but you can have your selection. You can go on convenience consumers, so of course on there it's your consumption figures. You can have sport mode, which brings up the one I like, the performance monitor. What that'll do is it'll give you your bar of pressure, your G meter and of course your temperature. But you can scroll across, you've got a lap timer. And what you can also do is go on driving data. This gives you a rundown of what's in the instrument cluster menu, just on a bigger spectrum. You can also go on Think Blue trainer, which you've just seen. And of course vehicle status here as well. And if you go on settings, you can get into your car, you can change your ESC, electronic stability, your winter speed limit for your tyres, you can have driver personalisation, so if you share the car with your wife or your husband or your child, you can set it up so each profile will have their data on. You've got your lights, light assistance, you've also of course got auto headlights, instrument cluster lighting, footwell lighting. On here, driver assistance, ACC. You can have it on there so you can do very close. Front assist, driver alert, proactive occupant as well, which is really nice. Then you've also of course got parking and manoeuvring. You've got your park pilot, which kicks in when you put it in reverse. Mirrors and wipers, opening and closing, instrument cluster, time and date, units, and the most important one, service. You can see your next inspection and next service isn't due for 337 days. Really cool. And then you move down off there, again you can click on car, brings up the same menu, and go on menu and you can have the whole media control and everything in one place. App connect, navigation, again subject to it, CarNet and everything else. Really cool. Moving down, you've got your air conditioning just here. You can see single temperature on here using the left hand dial, air distribution and the air force using this button, and of course where the air's portrayed using this button here. recirculation, heated rear screen, heated front screens on there, and turn the system off if you need to. And what else you've got, of course, is a little pop-up just here. You've got your auxiliary and your USB and further storage. And then you come down on this side, you've got your drive mode select. So you can see you've got each one with a characteristic and a brief description. Eco, normal, sport, and individual. You'll see individual you can change here. ACC on sport, you can have the driving on sport, and you can have the steering if you wish. You've also got auto start, stop on and off, and down here you've got the symbols for your wicked and great performing, really responsive DSG gearbox. Simple to use. Lever on the back, push it down, you'll see the R is illuminated, you'll hear the beep, your parking pilot will come on, and you'll also have R at the top here to let you know which gear you're in. You can push it down into D, of course, now, so you can see it up there, D1, and if you press it down again, you'll now see S1, meaning you're in sports mode as well. You put it into neutral, press it up, but there is a mode that many people don't know. So you can use, of course, the flappy paddles for manual engagement, and when the shift transmission takes place here, knock it across, it's not broken. You can see now the plus and minus are illuminated. So if you don't want to drive, very similar to how you would a sequential box, in a very easy way of saying it. When you're in a race car, driving at speed, come down the gears, you drop down, you drop down, you go back up the gears, you press it up. Really fun, really engaging, really immersive. Got auto hold for your hills, you've got your electronic parking brake, 12-volt charger, key holder, sliding door cup holder, and of course your armrest with plenty of storage underneath. But all in all, as far as a performance diesel goes, I think this is a fantastic choice for anybody that's in the market for one. I truly believe that these are very underrated, and they do offer a fantastic array of options for you as a potential new owner. Not only that, you know it's well built because it's from VW, and you also know it's passed the 128-point Emerald check prior to retailing. Now what that means is that, of course, this has been undergone a huge and meticulous cosmetic and mechanical check in our RAC approved facility, of which you can see the results online under vehicle inspection sheet on the official advert. Now what else we do there is we give every car an oil and filter service, just to ensure that there's no confusion or cross-contamination on any products that have been used in the past. And as we have the moniker and the motto of probably the best car dealership in the UK, and we were awarded the 2021 award for Used Car Retailer of the Year, we know a little thing about your buying experience as well. Starting off, you can order this online exclusively through the Emerald Click and Deliver service, meaning you don't have to leave the comfort of your own home to have this car delivered to you, signed up on finance with a parts exchange taken back, all from the comfort of your own home. And you can have that done in less than 48 hours. Now, what we also do is, of course, offer finance from as little as 7.9% APR with many of our market leaders. But most of all, as that big sign says just there, we make car buying fun. So if you want to come down, get the vibe that is Emerald House of Cars, or the HLC as I affectionately know it, get on down, get in touch and see what we can do for you. Thank you very, very much for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and more importantly, we hope to see you soon. I'll see you on the next one.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment, and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show, which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course, everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128-point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered for a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time owning the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC-approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10, obviously.
10.
10, I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million. Straight million.
Way more than 10.
I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah.
A 10.
I can say 10.
In the UK.
11.
Well, it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give us a 10.
10.
Don't argue with 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%. It's gotta be 10 out of 10, right?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10.
I'll give you 10. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.